Hey everyone, this is LocalALists, Tulsa's premier podcast, where we're going to be interviewing top performers here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm Stephen Morales.
And I'm James Pesh.
And enjoy the show. Do we want to say anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, everybody, welcome back to LocalALists. We are here with Gerald Hurricane Harris.
Yeah.
We had you on last year. I think it was last November or December.
About close to my birthday, I think.
Yeah. You actually had a big event coming up, a comedy event we were trying to promote.
Yeah,
everybody
DVD.
Yeah.
Sold out. 700 people, man.
How'd the DVD do, by the way?
I can't put it out because of my occupation, but I'm going to get an edited, clean version. You know what? To me, it was more practice and studying.
Yeah.
I watched it a lot.
Yeah.
And, that's the best I've ever done. 45 minutes straight stand-up. But I'm going to tell you my goal. I'm not even going to say goal. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell out the Performing Arts Center.
Yeah?
That's what I want to do. Yeah,
That's
for sure.
awesome, man. I actually need to address real quick, James is not here. James, unfortunately, couldn't make it, but I didn't want to cancel on you because we had been trying to get this going for like the last 2 months,
We don't need
I think.
James.
Yeah, he's
You
gone.
hear this? You hear this? We don't need you, James. We're just gonna let's like what do you call it? Copy and paste some of his old questions and then
It'll just be little snippets of him.
Yeah, we're gonna
all
put some
through it.
snippets in there. I don't know the podcast lingo.
So, man, you've been crazy busy, and this is why we wanted you back on the podcast. I got a list. I usually write the questions like 10 minutes before we do the show. Dude, I had to write up a whole bunch of stuff because there's so much that's been going on.
Stay busy, man.
It actually hasn't even been a year, and it's been like, I think 10 or 11 months, and you've been this crazy busy.
Yeah, personal life and everything.
So I'm just gonna do this like quick like glance over this. So comedy stuff. Are you still teaching at BA?
Still teaching. I never say where though, but you keep it. It's all
okay,
good.
sorry. I thought that you stopped. I thought that was one thing.
I was getting certified, and I had just got my first teaching job when you guys were talking to me. So that's how it worked.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought you had stopped for some reason. I was like, man, he started teaching, then it's already done. Okay, so we had the comedy Ricky Smiley show.
Got canceled.
It got canceled.
Oh, it broke my heart.
Yeah,
Dude, I went in there and looked at that arena. That's why I told you I'm going back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fill that place up, man. A lot of hearts.
So what happened with that? Because I didn't
His flight literally got stuck. He talked about it on the radio, and he was storming in Atlanta, man. He didn't make it. It would have been a wonderful night. Best night of my career.
So did they talk about trying to, like, redo the show? Or?
The promoters fighting hard to get him back, and the people who booked Ricky are being shady. So,
oh, really?
Not Ricky's fault by any means. Doesn't reflect anything on him, but I'd love for him to come back.
Did it sell out?
Pretty much it would have. It was already close to selling out, but man, it's the second time that happened. So people got a bad taste in their mouth,
Man, it happened, and especially when because what was that? Is that a February show? That was like right when.
I remember. I was so mad when I found that out.
Dang. So we have that. You got married, right?
Yeah, July 1st to the love of my life, Nikki.
So, if you're comfortable talking about it, how'd that kind of come about? Because you still, how many kids do you have?
I have 2 boys, 2 girls, and she has two girls, and we got one on the way.
Oh man, dang! With 7 kids?
Yep, 7 kids, man.
I
it's like
I
a reality
get beat
show.
down with 1 kid.
Oh man,
kudos to you. But I mean that's
I got
amazing.
a teenager. My oldest is 16.
Really?
Yeah, man. So
did they go to where you teach?
No, my boys are Union, and the rest of them are BA kids. My son will actually be 17 in April.
That's crazy.
That
you got a car?
Heck no, not for me. No way.
So you got married, and then the big thing that we kind of wanted to talk about today, you opened up the Hurricane Training Center.
He's sitting here now in the kids' room.
We're in the kids' room right now.
If you hear if it sounds different, it's my fault. We're in the kids' room.
So
it's like a big bathroom.
Yeah. So you opened up the Hurricane, and then you moved it. This is a separate.
The third time. Yeah, we outgrew the venue twice, and I was like, dude,
that was crazy.
The first place was 900 square feet, 1,200 square feet. Now we're 4,000. So, and it's still packed in there some days.
As soon as, because I guess that's why I assumed you were kind of leaving BA, because it's like, well, you're opening up a training center, like you're gonna do like this other thing, like you're moving into.
My wife runs this, financially she does it. She pays all the bills. I'm really using this for a training center.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
my wife does everything here. I run a couple classes, but she does all the work. So
as soon as I saw you open it, I was like, man, you're gonna.
She quit her job to do this.
Really?
So yeah, I had to make it work.
It seemed like it boomed like
it did,
immediately.
and it stayed consistent. August was tough though, with school closed and all that.
Yeah.
But no, man, I'm super proud of the support Tulsa gives me.
So what kind of made you decide to go that route? I mean, like we talk about
with the gym or fighting?
With the gym.
I think the last time y'all asked me to fight, I said hell no. I had no interest in doing a gym. I was kind of not just burned out. I was divorcing in 2012 all the way till last November. I was legally divorced legally.
Yeah.
November 10th. And me and my ex-wife are really good friends now, and we take care of our children. But it was a stressful divorce. I was in court every 60 days, and I had my kids taken away from me for no reason. I mean, I fought for my kids for years. And I beat Jorge Santiago, who's the most quality opponent I've ever beat, and I literally didn't care. I made a good amount of money. I just didn't care. My kids are my everything, and I don't have them, I don't have nothing. So I told Coach, I said, Coach, I can't do it. He said, really? He said, I said, it's not my heart. I said, I'm out here just fighting, just to make a little money and kill time. And he's like, man, then you go ahead and retire. He said, but you still can always come back. So the gym came out of me needing a place to train.
Gotcha.
So first I was over there, and it wasn't about training. It was about, make a little money. And I stopped coaching in Metro Christian Academy. So I had extra time. I only had 3 classes. So then over 100 people showed up. And that place is tiny. That place is literally about big as here in that area over there.
Oh, wow.
So the second building was, a little bit bigger than that, but not enough. And then I literally, while I was over there, I'd do class. I lost 20 pounds in 2 months.
How much you weigh?
I was 218 then. I'm 195 right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? My wife, I was like, you know what? See, the reason why I stopped fighting is because I was stressed out in my life. I said, I'm happy right now. I got a new wife. I got a good job. My kids are with me. I said, babe, I'm getting that itch again.
Yeah.
Because I was cornering people. I was commentating. I'm watching Stipe win. I started MMA with Stipe Miocic out in Ohio. He's my college teammate. Tyron Woodley's a good friend of mine. I'm watching Michael Bisping's a good friend of mine. And I'm like, man, these dudes are killing it. I can still do it. And
how old are you, by the way?
I'll be 37 next month.
So in UFC or MMA, most people are exiting at that point, right?
That's the should I be doing or shouldn't I be doing it age.
Yeah.
And I took 3 years off though. I retired when I was 33 or 34. Actually, I was 33 going on 34. And 3 years off, man, my body healed. I feel great. I broke my hand 3 times in 3 fights. I'm sorry, 3 times in 6 fights. So every other fight I broke my hand basically.
Is that like super dense now?
3 times in 2 years. Yeah, I feel like Wolverine sometimes, but
yeah,
I'm still afraid. I'm like, man, I hope it doesn't break again. But I'm so used to it now. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. So you opened up this facility kind of as a place that you could train. And man, like I said, we saw that, and I was like, dude, he's gonna make a good living. I thought like I said,
it's enough to pay the rent and a little. Like I said, my wife takes over, so. The thing people don't count is the overhead. So
the whole that's the hard part. That's why me and James look at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Once the overhead's done, we got enough to get by. And I told my wife, she had a job that's kind of stressful. I said, babe, let's go all in on this gym.
Yeah.
And it helps because she can promote all day. She can come up here and take payments. We're a team, man. She's like my everything.
You need that too.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it. Yeah.
If you're single, I've been single. It's okay.
I wouldn't do this if I was single, to be honest.
Oh man, you gotta have a partner, man.
Yeah,
somebody you can rely on. It's always gonna be somebody, a friend. Doesn't have to be romantic. You gotta have somebody. It's hard to do anything alone.
Yeah, especially at this caliber. And I think that you're a huge name here. So like the draw and the appeal to come train with somebody that's actually been.
I don't know anybody that's successful by themselves. They all have a team, and I have a great team. Coaches, my wife, my family, everybody's good.
And then a mutual friend, which I met you through her, Lynette. I saw she's over here training
Lynette
too.
That's my girl.
Dude,
man.
She finally convinced me to go down to Title, I believe, and box and do the class and all that. And I was like, I don't know how you do this. And like cardiovascular wise,
we were all over. I was at Title actually. I closed my gym in 2013 and worked with Title for 2 years. And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna start my own gym. And they were cool. They're very supportive. So shout out to them.
A lot of times they're not like that, man. People are like, you be like, I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Tulsa's too small. I'm 5 miles away from Title. I'm not gonna beef with them.
Yeah.
When people inbox me and they live over there, I say, hey, Title's at 81st and Harvard. I don't have nothing against them.
Yeah, and that's usually not the way it goes.
Yeah, they helped me get where I am today. So I think the owner's name is Joni. She's partnered up with someone I don't know, but she's a great person, great gym. You know, we're just different. It's kind of hood over here. You know what I mean? We train them like fighters, and they get in shape in their own different way. We have a lot of trainers actually from Title because they were fighters. Over there, it's real fitness. It's more, I don't want to say professional because I'm very professional, but it's less fighter type. It's more.
It's like a class. It's like a class.
It's class. You know, here we get down. So
yeah. How many trainers you got?
I got 4 and 1 guy volunteering. Actually 5. Alex is an up and coming fighter. Tyree's a former boxer. Those 2 volunteer.
I met him.
Tyree's a good guy.
He's PT, right?
Yeah, he does personal training. Then we have Chris. He's a kickboxer, amateur kickboxer. Kenny Spotwood, he retired. He's coming out of retirement. Yeah. You got all the guys coming out of retirement. So.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So how many people you got, like, kind of per class right now?
You know what? It averages. You know, I'm barely here. Honestly, I come in the morning, I would say about 5 or 6 people, but throughout the day, it's countless numbers. But I mean,
are you training yourself after hours then, when everybody's kind of going?
I train in the morning. I train in the daytime. I coach wrestling at BA, so I get to work out while those kids are working out. Okay. That's like 3 o'clock. But my day starts at 4:30 and doesn't end until 9 o'clock at night. So
that's a long day, man.
Yeah, it is.
Are you getting recovery in for this? Because you got to rest up if you're going to go in there.
Recovery is. Yeah, I get enough rest, you know. I go to bed every night. That's what I say.
Yeah. I saw it was Instagram or something like that. Your wife's prepping your meals. Looks solid.
Yeah, you know, I taught her how to. I mean, she knows how to cook and stuff, but I taught her how I used to do it myself. And I taught her my diet. I taught her what I eat and what times, and then I wake up, it's already ready. So
let's go ahead and touch on that. Let's transition, which is the big thing. You came out of retirement. You were on the podcast. You mentioned you're probably never going to fight again after breaking your hand. You got that itch again. You're coming out of retirement to do this. I know you said you got the itch, but what kind of sparked like the whole process in your mind of
just
doing this?
Just a combination of my friends being successful and my life. Because when I had the podcast with you guys last year, I was going through a breakup then. I was with a woman for a couple years and it didn't work out, and she was in the process of moving out. It took like 6 months.
Ooh.
So I was living in...
Yeah, you're not in the right headspace.
No, I wasn't even living at home for like 3 months. I was staying with friends. I mean, it just didn't work out, you know. And she's good for somebody, and I'm definitely good for somebody. And, you know, I don't wish bad on anybody, but just my personal life, it just sucked. Yeah. I mean, seriously, Metro Christian was really hard as a head coach, and I was... so coming off of that, going over to BA, that was the only thing that got better. And, but I was going from BA straight to Metro, literally. Right now, I get off work at 4 o'clock every day. Perfect. And when I was working last year, when you guys saw me, I was going through that relationship. You know, the divorce wasn't even final yet, so I was still divorcing.
On top of all that.
Yes, on top of all that, I get off work at BA at 2:45, 2:50. And I get over to Metro about 3:15. I won't get home till about 6 o'clock. And then I had to grade papers. And I mean, I was worn out. So
yeah.
That's what actually helped me start the gym, is not coaching over there. I had more free time.
Yes, and then you get to train yourself.
No, I work 6 days a week in Metro. I mean, you coach from 3 to 5, 6 o'clock, and my son practiced from 6 to 8, and tournaments on the weekends. No break, man. It was hard.
So you're in that realm, and we'll just take a quick sidestep in the realm of teaching, because I think it was, last spring, and I think the school is still doing it now. They cut down to like 4
I got lucky. They gave me a letter on my desk. I was like, man, you want me to open this? And they're like, you're good. You know, you should be okay. And I was like, oh, they didn't know. You know, I opened it. It was like, I was safe. But I was seeing a lot of teachers walking out, man, packing their bags. So I'm on my second year temporary contract. I got one more thing to get certified. I'm temporary certified because I taught in Florida. And I got... one more test to pass, which is pretty easy. It's like, kind of like a judgment call test.
Okay.
Oh my God, the test you take to become a teacher. I have to take a subject area. Right now I teach current events, Oklahoma history, U.S. government, and military history. Yeah. So, in order to become a teacher, you have to pass tests in your subject. And I'm like, I know history.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I failed it 3 times. No, twice. Third time I got it. And then the general education test, that's hilarious. It's just math, English, reading, writing. You're like, I got this. Oh, man, I barely made it. I was struggling. So
you're testing into
I had to start all over, man. I had been to college since 2003. I forgot everything, man.
Yeah.
I had to start over, seriously. It was like taking an SAT, ACT. That's what it felt like.
Oh, yeah.
It was tough, man.
Yeah. Gee, so you're kind of going through that process. What, you have one more test, you said?
One more test to be certified.
Is that going to be...
It's not locked. I don't know. Oh, keep going. Somebody bang on the garage door. The door's not locked, so listen. Sorry if you guys are listening. You hear some noise. It's a gym, man.
Yeah, you're going to hear a whole bunch of people coming in and out on this one. You have one more test. Is that before... When are you fighting?
Oh, I take tests whenever. I have 2 years to get certified.
Okay.
And I'm fighting in December, and after that, I'll take the test soon after that. It's more of a judgment call test, situations. What do you do if a kid does this? Those type of things. And I can take that test. I'm not going to underestimate it, but that's my last one. I'm a certified teacher.
Okay, good deal.
I want to keep my job at BA. I love BA. I enrolled all my kids there. We're moving there next year. I'm all in type guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome. So you decide that you're going to fight. You have more time, in a good headspace. You open up this place to train. Who, I guess, do you then approach and talk to about, like, hey, I want to fight again, and I need to go through the process of getting an opponent?
I manage myself. I have a manager too. My boy Jason, he's really busy though, so I kind of took over. And I just took it upon myself to find a fight. We together had tried to find fights. We talked to every organization except for Bellator. I don't know why Bellator don't like me. I don't know. I'm willing to fight anywhere, but they just never sparked any interest. Yeah. I never did anything to them. When I got cut, they verbally, publicly said they didn't want me. I was like, okay, I don't know. I don't have any bad blood with them. I love all the Bellator fighters. They remind me of Strikeforce and their talent. I love it. But anyway, we were reaching out to Japan. We were reaching out locally, and everybody was kind of biting, but they weren't really committing. So I went back to World Series, and they tried to cut my pay by over 50%. Jeez. So I just took it upon myself. I said, you know what? I was fighting in Legacy. Legacy's the best I've ever been treated by an organization. I'm not kissing butt because I'm fighting for them in December, but they really were really nice. They were cool. Mick was a great guy. And I said, I hit him up. I had a fight the same day.
My Instagram feed's blowing up with 5 to 10 second workout videos.
They're all over the place right now.
And why is that scary for us?
People are wanting to do these workouts and they're just not ready for it, so they're getting hurt.
Okay.
So I've created a solution for this problem on Udemy, which is a platform that lets experts create courses to help others learn a skill. Consider this a prerequisite to do the short video workouts you see on social media. I pumped in over 100 hours into this course, which delivers over 10 hours of videos and articles on how to perform and scale foundational exercises. The cool news is, if you click on the link in the show notes and type in local, all caps, you can get the course for only $20. And Udemy has an app, so you get to take this program everywhere you go.
Okay, man, I am sold. I'm going to click on the link in the show notes. I am going to purchase this $20 program. And what are you guys waiting for? Quit hurting yourself on these Instagram videos. Go and buy the program and start working on your foundational exercises today.
Really? Yeah. I was like, I don't care where you put me on the car. I'll be first, second. I end up being the main event, and a lot of ticket sales coming my way. I mean, I think I just try to be easy to work with. A lot of people say, why'd you get cut from the UFC? I was never difficult. I never failed a drug test. I was never late to anything. I did everything they asked. I never missed an interview. I never broke any rules ever. I just didn't have the power.
Yeah.
When I didn't have the star power, and I was a sacrificial lamb. But dude, Legacy's taking care of me. So
say the date of the fight again. Let's plug that real quick.
December 2nd, Friday, December 2nd at the Hard Rock Casino. I'll be fighting a guy named Aaron Cobb, which is a funny story. I'm very rarely on Twitter ever. And I was trying to get a retweet from like Kevin Hart and some other people. And I look at my mentions and some guy goes, hey, I heard you need a fight. You want to fight? And I'm laughing. I'm like, this is somebody sitting there.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, I
saw this. Somebody sitting in their garage or some podcast dude. You know what I'm saying? And I looked and I was like, this isn't serious. So I looked the guy up. I was like, oh, he's a fighter. He's 7-3. He's a submission guy. And he was legit. He wasn't a bum, which would, people say a bum. I don't underestimate anybody. he's a fight promoter though, so I was like, he's trying to get me to come to his town.
Gotcha.
Say he wants a fight, back out at the last minute, throw some beater in there. So he's like, nah, I'll come to wherever you are. And I said, be careful what you wish for. So at this point, I'm taking it personal.
Yeah.
It's not business, it's not funny. And he's like, he's trying to be funny. He's saying all kind of insults. And I'm like, first of all, we're not popular enough to insult each other on Twitter.
Yeah.
There's going to be like 2 retweets this whole conversation. Second of all, I was like, if you want to fight, let's make it happen. And I think it's good for me. A comeback fight for me can be Aaron Cobb, or it could be a super bad dude, that's, somebody big name, and I know get me to the next level. But to me, a fight is a fight, man. I train for everybody the same as far as my intensity. So,
what's your style? Like, are you a grappler? Like,
I don't even have a style anymore. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah, when I first started fighting, all I knew how to do was wrestle. I didn't throw one punch for like 3 years.
Really?
A lot of people don't know when I got my Ultimate Fighter, I had only sparred like 2 times my whole life. I didn't know how to fight, man. So, a couple, a year or so later, I was back and I was kicking butt. But people don't understand, in 2008, I had only been fighting for 2 years. And I was working full time for one of those years, and I went to Oregon to train pretty good. But no, I don't have a style anymore. We call it ghost dog, man.
Yeah.
That's my style.
Yeah. Unpredictable.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Yeah. So what's the stats on this guy?
He's a grappler, is all I know. He's pretty well rounded. But I know his strength is submission, so we try to keep him away from us.
Do you do like old reels and like watch?
Yeah, I study people like I'm a nerd, man. I'll tell you when you're gonna blink. Like I study people so much I can hear they corner me when I fight.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is it weird for you to go like that's like a change? I think obviously it's interwoven in you. You're a comedian and you're a UFC fighter, but when you click into this fighting mode, there's kind of all that.
It's all the same mode.
It's all the same mode.
Yeah, it's and whatever you have to do, you have to zone in on it. So as a comedian, when I'm nervous, I'm heart attack, I'm sweating, and everybody's like, "Man, you're good. Why you worried?" I'm like, I'm in a contest with 13 comics, and I'm in the back. I never throw up, but I'm like sick. And I step on the stage, and it's just instant. That's automatic. And the same thing with fighting. I'm backstage. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And this guy's about to punch me. He's about to kick me. He's going to try to choke me. My mom's here. My girlfriend's here. Like, I'm like, oh, man. And then I step in the cage, and everything just goes away. Yeah. So it goes with everything.
You have a ritual? Like a ritual? Like behind-the-scenes ritual?
I don't like people to touch me for a while I'm walking to the cage. I think it's bad luck.
Oh, really?
We call it lose the juice.
Yeah.
I don't like touching gloves in a disrespect. I'm very superstitious. I don't like people touch my gloves when we fight because I think it's bad luck.
Yeah.
So I always touch my glove. My coach is always the last person to touch my glove.
Yeah.
Watch me fight. I won't. I'll go like this, and you can touch fingers. We ain't touching gloves. We ain't cool. I don't want that loser juice on me. That's what I call it. And then when I'm walking to the cage, I don't like people touching me because they're drunk and they're not fighters.
Yeah. That takes you out of it, right?
If a badass touches me, like Mike Tyson standing there, I'll be like, yeah.
Fist bumps. Yeah.
Fist bump Mike Tyson.
Have you ever seen his documentary, by the way, Tyson?
Yeah, I've watched like everything he has.
Dude, like he went over the ritual of like walking into the ring.
How he breaks it down, how he broke it.
I'm like sitting there like getting hyped up watching.
We all have our own ways of getting in the zone. And
he said he watches their eyes. He says the second they look away, I got them.
I've noticed the less intense I am, the better I fight. Because I don't like to get hyped. Well, I had a really tough song to walk into the cage. And I kept telling my wife, I said, "What, man?" I said, "Babe, every time that song comes on, my heart starts beating real fast and I start sweating like a dog. My hair raised on my neck."
Yeah.
I said, "I don't need that. I don't like that." I said, I'm not functional when I'm intense or angry. I said, so we picked a good song. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
You gotta go to the show to see
it's hilarious. I got it on Facebook. A guy made a post. He said, "You should come out to this song." And I was like, shut the hell up. And then I go,
listen to it.
You know what? Yeah, I did. I swear. Comment, man. People don't understand. They have influence, dude. So I was excited about that.
So is it like a fight or flight thing? Like there's like too much adrenaline going, so by the time you get in there, like it just like...
It works for some people, it doesn't work for others. I like to relax. I do better when I focus, as my coach says. I don't like to be yelled at in the corner either. I like people to be calm. I'm a yeller, though. When I'm in the corner, I'm the dude that, like, grabs your fist and punches the guy for you.
Yeah.
I'm insane. But for me, I'm calmer. And, I coach my son in wrestling, and he's the same way. And I told him I got to calm down because I'm, like, on the mat. And I'm like, God dang it. He panics, He's like me. He doesn't like it. If my corner relaxes, I relax. The only time you see my coach get hyped is when somebody sleep. You'll see him jump up.
Yeah. Who's your coach right now?
Pepe, Marco Pepe Johnson, man. It's like my best friend, my brother, everything. He's been down for me through everything. I started out training with Alan Green out north. Alan Green taught me how to box. He taught me the hard way, kick my ass pretty much for years. I go pay him a visit every once in a while, just say hi when I can. And we just built a strong team, a strong bond of hard-working people. It was me, Kenny, Alan, and King Mo. Daniel Cormier started out at gym too.
Yeah.
And we was like, you got to go somewhere. He's too big.
Yeah.
And he did. Look at him now. He went out to AKA. That dude's a two-time Olympian, NCAA runner-up.
So did you approach him and hey man, I'm thinking about fighting. What do you think?
Who Pepe?
Your coach, yeah, Pepe.
No, I was already fighting. I came to him after the Ultimate Fighter. And
okay.
I was like, I don't have any money, but can you train me? He was like $10 a day, and I was like, cool. So I started coming once a week. Now I started coming twice a week, and I started coming so much. He was like, just pay me monthly.
Yeah.
And I paid him monthly, and then I started paying him out of my purse. And 2 years later, we was in the UFC, man, knocking people out. So.
Yeah. Well, for this go round, you just approached him again for this, or
he been on me since I stopped.
Yeah.
Man. He right there, dude. He's in the back seat, like, I know
you
you're
need to do this, right?
He was on my shoulder. The little devil and the angel.
Yeah.
He's both of them. So he's always been there for me. We've always stayed in touch. And just because I wasn't fighting didn't mean we weren't cool. We still talked, hung out, and everything. And that helped because he didn't turn his back on me when I retired. So
yeah.
But we're good, man. Love him, I can't have another coach. I tried it. When I fought Berkman, he wasn't there, and I couldn't function.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the same.
Hard Rock Casino.
That's my ritual, to jump back on there. My coach got to be there, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just ain't the same without him.
Yeah. Hard Rock Casino, we got, 2 months? Month and a half?
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah, a little over 6 weeks.
So this is where you're dialing it in. Do things change right now for you?
Yeah, right now I'm just staying in shape. I'm about 195, 198. What I do the same thing for about 4 weeks and I switch it up.
Yeah.
So, things kick up a notch, and just got to get ready. I try to focus on my weight, but I try not to stress out about it because it will stress you out. So.
Yeah. What do you have to come in at?
171.
Oh.
Yeah, we could have did this interview in November. I'd be like, looking like Tyrone Bigum's over here, man.
When you pull weight down like that, how does it feel?
I take my time.
Yeah.
The last 5 pounds are impossible. Like, this is what pisses me off about people when I'm making weight. When a guy comes in 2 pounds over, trust me, it counts. Because when I fought, in my last fight, when I fought Jorge Santiago, I got to 173 and I got stuck. Literally.
Yeah.
I was in the sauna for an hour, didn't lose a pound. I was in the hot tub for an hour. I said, Coach! And he was like, I lost my voice. I was like, yeah.
No water.
And then finally, I put a sauna suit on. I started walking and I started rolling. And it took me like an hour to lose those 2 pounds. So those guys that come in 2 pounds over, people go, oh, it's just 2 pounds. It's not the weight. It's the fact that he didn't have to work out for an extra hour to lose it.
Yeah.
And that's why I get upset about it. I don't care if you're a half pound over. My opponent was a half pound over. I said, see ya.
Yeah.
You finna run. Because I ran that other half pound off. I don't give nobody an ounce.
Yeah, you've depleted. You basically.
I had a guy come in 10 pounds over. For 185. I said, dude, I walk around at 195. You weigh 195 right now. And the next day he's like, yeah, I weigh like 225. I said, yeah, I'm not going to give you a 10-pound allowance.
Yeah.
You cannot fault the guy that made weight for not fighting. I said, I'm not fighting him.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting somebody that's 10 pounds. And that was for legacy. So the 70-pounder was 15 pounds overweight. So we fought. Eric Davila, he's a good friend of mine now. One of the toughest fights I've ever had in my life.
What do you think about Conor McGregor, him jumping up weight? And,
I think he's a genius, man. I don't think what he said, I don't agree with everything he says, but who cares?
He's a hype man.
He's a millionaire.
Yeah,
he gives a damn about my opinion.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is the stuff he says is rude as hell, but it's true. He got a fine for $125,000. And he's like, I get fined for more than what you bums get paid to fight. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you say to that?
Yeah.
No, you don't? I'm not even making 1% of what he made.
Well, I know a lot of people are like, dude, don't jump weight. Like, don't go up into a higher weight
No,
class.
Jumping weight's okay, but going back down is
Going
hard.
back down. You think, yeah.
That's what happened to Roy Jones. He went up to heavyweight and he came back down. He was weaker. He just lost all his muscle. So going up and down, he'll be fine, I love the guy, man. If I ever had a chance to be on one of his cars and speak to him, I'll let him know. I really look up to him as far as he's just being himself.
What do you think of the natural? I'm from the natural movement where I train like that. What do you think of him training with Ito Portal and doing the natural movement stuff along
It's
with
smart.
the training?
It's different. I think everybody watches YouTube and does the same thing. You know, tire slams with a sledgehammer and run. You know, I do my own thing, man. I make up my own workouts. I never record my workouts because I don't even tell people what I do. But everybody does the same thing. If you're doing the same thing everybody doing, then you get the same result.
Yeah.
So I do things differently.
You like to change it up pretty frequently?
No, I really just do. I make my own camps, you know. So I get tired of people doing the same thing. We'll come in here Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. I have an MMA class, and they have no idea what we're going to do every time they come in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll be here for about a half hour sometimes. They're like, man, that was good. Because everywhere you go, I'm going to show you 10 moves. You're going to work out, and you're there for an hour and a half. You're tired. Man, we get in, we get out.
Yeah. I was telling James, like, man, we need to go down. I was like, I'll film you doing some stuff, James. But, like, my shoulders, because of dislocated, I'm like, man, I always get nervous when I start doing stuff like that. They just dislocate too easy. I actually kind of want to switch gears now. You did a video after, unfortunately, we had an incident here in Tulsa.
That was my high school friend.
That was your high school
classmate,
friends.
Terrence Crutcher.
And they've already had the memorial service.
Yeah, they did
right?
all that.
Yeah. And so that goes down, and then people are saying that there's going to be rioting and stuff like that in Tulsa. I'm super proud of Tulsa because it's kind of stepped up, and I know you're part of this.
They were closing businesses. They were canceling practices.
I had clients that were canceling.
They had everything. It's the 71st, so I was like, I'm finna show these people ain't no damn riot. Ain't nobody rioting. Nothing, man.
So you went down there, and last time I checked, 196,000 views.
I'm trying to get 200.
Yeah.
It should have been trending, though.
Yeah.
It says 6,000 people are talking about this. It should have been trending that day.
Yeah. I know, we shared it.
It may have trended, but to get so many, it probably trended.
Yeah.
I just didn't catch it. So
yeah, that stuff cycles through.
Yeah, because it went from like 6,000 to like 100,000 like overnight.
It
So
quick.
It was probably trending for sure.
Yeah. So you go down there, you have was it honk for peace sign?
Yeah, man. I kind of backed out at the last minute. My wife was like, I was like, man, I don't feel like going to Walgreens and getting no poster board and drawing. She's like, there's some black poster board right there and there's some shoe polish. I was like, let's roll. And man, it changed a lot of people's lives.
Did you get a pretty good response while you? I mean, I watched part of the video.
Channels gave me a free meal. You know what I'm saying? But no, a lot of people were just inspired by it. And they said literally the people kept hearing about it.
Yeah.
Because it was live, so people were jumping on there going, there's a guy on 71st.
Yeah.
And there's no riot. And I was showing the streets, and man, people still thanking me to this day. I had my inbox was full. I had hundreds of messages.
Man, I saw you got so much.
Oh God, I replied to all of them, but then they replied back, and I didn't reply. You get one message, you know? Yeah.
So that's awesome. And then after that, you went down to the Greenwood Cultural Center, and you actually gathered people from the community to talk about.
And 600 people showed up.
I thought this was, amazing on your part to actually talk about the positive things that you can do versus just making noise, like you said.
Yeah,
a lot of people just want to make noise.
And that's what I said. What up, Eric? I got friends. Hey, this is the hood part of the show, man. You come in here. This is the hood podcast. I told y'all I'm not professional with title. This is the HTC podcast. Don't see that little bitty chair. Y'all can't see my friend. He has a big beard. He's about to sit in my daughter's pink chair. If it breaks, I'm going to laugh. Actually, that's one of my sponsors, man. Auto Impressions.
That's awesome.
Eric's a great guy.
And that is a killer tattoo. I need to get a picture of that. It's the killer guy pumping through his fist.
I don't think that'll work. My arm's too black for that. It looked like a Black Power, wouldn't it? It's all good. And what was we talking about, man? I forgot.
Greenwood Cultural Center, not just going down.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't, and you know what? I'm very involved in politics. I teach government. And I brought a lot of good people together that day. I'm gonna connect with the Latino community on what they did in their community to fix their relationship. And what they did was they got more people to join the police force, which is smart.
Yeah.
And they also, I'm going to put on events near downtown where the North Side can come. I want to see them. I want police officers in regular clothes and putting on helping with these events, so that when they do, you may see the father of that kid that you put into the bounce thing.
Yep.
And say, I know that guy. Hey, I remember you from the what's the name? You know.
There's a connection there.
There's a connection. I want to do it monthly. I'm also I'm waiting because it's Triton's idea. They allow police officers and all those guys to work out for free. I don't do grappling, so it's a little different. I do more striking. So I do want some emergency service people to come to my gym. We're gonna work on that. But I'm kind of laying off of it for a little while because I don't want to piggyback off Triton too much. Out of respect for him, I love Pete and all those guys over there. But I'm gonna do something for law enforcement myself. And
that's awesome.
I just don't make noise. Like you took the words right out of my mouth. I don't make noise, man. I make change.
Yeah. So you had 600 people show up for this. You had people like
crazy.
leaders from the community.
CNN was there.
Oh,
CNN
really?
was there. Yeah, all the news stations were there. It was fun, man.
And me and James were talking about it. We had our kids, and we didn't know if it was kid friendly. And my first thought was, it's James is a bulkier white guy we have all this equipment with like metal stuff hanging out. And I was like, man, I didn't know if that was gonna be cool or not.
Yeah, it was. And you know what? It had nothing to do with Terrence Crutcher. That's what threw everybody off.
Yeah.
We had people leave because they thought it was a Black Lives Matter rally, and we were gonna be talking about. I'm not finna stand up for 2 hours and talk about if she should have shot him or not. What am I gonna get with that?
Yeah.
You might as well do that on Facebook. Have fun.
Yeah.
So what I did was brought everybody together and said, what are we gonna do to strengthen the relationship between the law enforcement and the community?
Yeah.
And very few people had answers. It was what's right, what's wrong, because we got black on black crime, we got white on white crime, we got Latino crime, we got everything. Okay, but the one that gets the most attention is when a white officer kills a black cop. The white officer kills a black person. But here's the crazy thing about Charlotte is they didn't even know the black police officer shot the black guy.
Yeah.
In Charlotte, and they still riot. They just knew it was a cop. And he killed a black man, and that's not gonna get us anywhere. You know, if we riot back in the '60s, we'd have lost. We wouldn't be voting right now. You gotta hit them where it counts, and that's in government. You gotta make some new laws. You gotta post some new, hey, I want to help raise money for officer training. Hey, can we have a law where there's a protocol when you get pulled over for everybody? This is what you do. Something instead of making T-shirts, and nothing against anybody making them, but man, make some kind of change.
Constructive.
And I'm doing that every year. Once a year, I'm gonna bring everybody back and say, "So what have you done in the past year?"
Well, and I think that's where I'm a huge advocate for telling everybody about like things like climate change. That's one of the issues and then I sit and I look at like it's called the I Love Science page, and I look on there, and all they're doing is talking about how bad things are. I was like, no, I get it. Yeah,
what
things are bad.
Doing to change
what can I personally do to affect change and to help? And I like and I love the fact that you guys got together to talk about literally what can you do.
And everybody was speaking from. I had Muslims. I had the Latino community. I had black people up there. I had white people up there. Everybody spoke from their perspective, like what they were going to do to make change, and it worked out. So everybody went their separate ways. I'll see them in a year, know, and hopefully make a difference. But the thing is, I told my boy, he was like, "Oh man, they were proud of you because you did that." I said, "I'm all about momentum. If I would do that now, probably be 60 people there."
Yeah,
I caught that right on time. I knew that if I put that on, that it would be. Dude, I got 600 people in less than 5 days of promotion. Facebook only.
That's
no radio, no TV. I mean, a little bit of Fox 23. And it was more whites than blacks in there.
And that's one of those deals. I don't know if people, you probably know this, like you do like an event on Facebook. And you're like, 1,000 people are going to come. And then 20 come, and you're like, for real?
Well, I tell everybody, you're going to get 5 to 10% of what you put out. Yeah. So when it said I had 1,000, I said, oh gosh, I don't know. It said 4,000 invites and like 1,100 people coming. I told my wife, I said, we'll probably get 3 to 4 out of that.
Yeah.
And she knows that's how I use it.
That's an amazing turnout though for that quick of a turnaround. Like
it was the wave, man. You got to ride that wave. That wave is gone.
Yep.
Somebody else got shot after that. And I told them they ain't talking about Terrence Crutcher is relevant now because they need people to tune into the news. So they're gonna be talking about what he was smoking and what she did. If somebody else gets shot, they'll turn their backs on them so quick.
They'll move on. And I got people that ask me about it. I was like, I wasn't there.
That's her job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. I don't blame them.
Yeah. I actually want to talk because you posted a picture. Is it Hazel Dolores Smith Jones?
What about her? I ain't get in trouble, did I?
No. That's
I mean, roasting people, man.
No, this is.
Oh yeah.
You posted a picture.
She's the only living survivor from the 1921 Greenwood riot. She was 2 years old when it happened.
That's crazy.
She's 97 years old, man. So I'm sitting here like, you dudes are gonna riot? Imagine if you hurt this lady.
Yeah.
Imagine if you riot and you bust her head or bust her windshield or kill one of her kids. I'm really want to get with her. You know,
we actually wanted to do a podcast. We talked about this. We wanted to do a narrative podcast on that event because I don't know that much about it. I want to know more about it. I know how horrific things are just by.
Long story short, it was an incident on the elevator. Black man went to jail and they wanted to lynch him and kill him, but they were actually protecting him. The whites were protecting him, and they got mad. Shots rang out, and all hell broke loose. Now, here's the thing people don't understand, and this is insane. I'm getting government on y'all. Is Congress just passed a bill? They actually overrode Obama's veto, or whatever. The 9/11 victims are suing Saudi Arabia, which I understand. I'm sympathetic to 9/11, like insanely. But we're not going to get anywhere with the lawsuit. They're never going to pay us. It's just going to piss them off. Yeah. But 1921 riots is the only time America bombed themselves. They dropped bombs on North Tulsa and completely wiped it out where it was nothing but dirt and bones, man. Where nobody has a number on the deaths in there, man. They dropped bombs on insane. Oklahoma. I'm talking about planes, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, just rebuilt everything and started over.
Man, that's intense.
But nobody's suing America for that. You know, we like to sweep stuff under the rug, but it's just going to keep coming up, you know.
Yep. And I think, what is it? They're saying by 2050, Caucasians will be a minority at that point. But we're really just seeing like a blending. Like everybody's going to be brown.
Yeah. Everybody's mixing.
Yeah.
I mean, not in Alabama. They racist as hell. Ain't no interracial. They're going to be white till they die. Yeah. I'm telling you right now. Dude, Alabama, you try to mix a race up in there.
Did you do shows down there? Like comedy shows?
Hell no, I ain't going to Alabama. Love y'all. I do one at the colleges, but I ain't going to them little hick towns, man.
Have you ever experienced that? We're doing a show and it's more like a little...
Oh, that's fun. I've been to... Cremor's not racist, but I've done white shows, black shows, church shows. I'm doing a show tomorrow called The Bad Boys vs. Bad Girls. I don't invite my friends. I'm like, this show is going to be raw. I do it all, man.
So you're still doing shows even though you're prepping for this fight.
I got to live, man. I don't want to sit in the house and think about fighting all damn time.
Yeah. So how many shows you kind of doing?
Oh, my, too many. Seriously.
Too many?
Yeah, but, you know, I get a little money here and there and it counts, so.
Actually, and now I'm thinking about it, you left Looney Bin. Mm-hmm. You went and you had
Greenwood.
like an open mic, and then are you back at Looney Bin now?
Yep. Greenwood was okay, but the overhead was too much.
Yeah.
It was just too much work. So I'm back at Looney Bin. They got new management. They got a new building, like as far as they renovated it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I just love it because it's less work for me. I show up, I sell tickets. My job at Looney Bin is to sell tickets, and I do that, you know. So my show's November 20th. It's my birthday show.
Okay.
Dude, I got this guy coming from Texas called the Dallas Prince of Comedy. His name is, they call him Celebrity. I'm telling you, he's the next big thing. He's going to blow up.
How much are tickets?
It's just $10 to get in, man. People be asking me for free tickets. I'll be like, get the hell out of here, man. It's $10 damn, man. If you ain't got $10, don't come. Because you ain't going to get no drinks and you ain't going to eat.
Because me and my wife have seen you before. James saw you on a separate occasion, but yeah, we're going to try and get a whole bunch of people.
I surprise people. I never brag about my comedy, but they're like, every time people come, they go, I didn't think you was going to be funny. I'm like, I ain't going to tell you I'm funny.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. You're funny. You're bigger than Tulsa. You need to be somewhere like doing something.
I do. I've had offers to live in Cali, and I was like, I don't want to. I love it here. I'm going to do as much as I can here. You know what's hot right now? Social media. You don't got to move to LA no more.
No, I was actually going to bring that up because you brought up Kevin Hart asking like why people are hating on him. And I think it's just, he's a big machine. I love Kevin Hart.
One of my best friends, though. I'm tired of seeing him. Dude, I said, how could you be tired of seeing somebody?
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing Trump.
Yeah, right.
You know, I like him. He's hilarious. You know, I get tired of seeing him. I think the media is using him, you know, and it's not his fault. You know, he's not even an attention whore, you know.
Yeah. But
he's just being himself.
Kevin Hart blew up using social media. Have you thought about...
He's bigger than, what's the name now? He's bigger than Seinfeld. He's the top paid comedian now in the world.
Seinfeld was making how many millions, by the way? Just post-syndicate, like just making money just off the syndicate of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
It was insane.
He's still making money.
He's still making a ton of money. Have you thought about going that route and like doing viral videos?
You know what?
Doing
more my weakness is, man, I see kids with videos and they just got editing, and I'm like, man, these kids are on it, dude. Yeah. You watch the NBA Finals, and as soon as it goes up, there's memes up.
Yep. Like that
of quick. Something that happened in the fourth quarter, and you're like, damn. Competition is fierce.
My Instagram feed's blowing up with 5 to 10 second workout videos.
They're all over the place right now.
And why is that scary for us?
People are wanting to do these workouts and they're just not ready for it, so they're getting hurt.
Okay.
So I've created a solution for this problem on Udemy, which is a platform that lets experts create courses to help others learn a skill. Consider this a prerequisite to do the short video workouts you see on social media. I pumped in over 100 hours into this course, which delivers over 10 hours of videos and articles on how to perform and scale foundational exercises. The cool news is, if you click on the link in the show notes and type in local, all caps, you can get the course for only $20. And Udemy has an app, so you get to take this program everywhere you go.
Okay, man, I am sold. I'm going to click on the link in the show notes. I am going to purchase this $20 program. And what are you guys waiting for? Quit hurting yourself on these Instagram videos. Go and buy the program and start working on your foundational exercises today.
And let me tell you, a lot of these guys aren't comedians. They're social media. They're good on social media.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah,
like Country Wayne, he's doing comedy now. He's not as funny as I am. I'm 10 times funny him, but he has to follow him.
Yep.
He's making way, and that's what counts, you know?
This day and age, for sure.
Yeah, you know, so I'm a better fighter, yeah, but you sit on the couch, you know, or my cousin's a better basketball player. You know, it doesn't matter. You have to be networked with the right people.
You need somebody following you around, like videoing stuff and like cutting it
I
together
don't.
for you.
I wouldn't be teaching no more if they did.
Well, that's true. Well,
you better edit it. It can't be Facebook Live. You know, I talk to my kids. I mean, be in jail the next day.
Is teaching something that you're going to want to do like long term, or
Oh,
if,
I'm
like
not.
comedy
You know what?
starts to blow up more for you?
I'm working on it now to edit my hours as far as my planning period to where I can work a little bit less hours. Same hours, but we get planning periods.
Yeah.
I'm trying to structure mine towards the end of the day so I can have more freedom. But I'm not going to stop teaching, man. I love, you know, I'm being in the UFC. I'll be in the UFC next year. I'm telling you that now. You can mark my words on that. And we could do another podcast, you know. And
Sure.
And I love teaching. It's a career. My boy, Steve Malchik, I texted him. I said, hey, man, I'm thinking about quit teaching and fighting full time. He said, dude, don't. He said, teaching's a career. It'll always be there. He said, I'm a UFC champion, and I went to work today. He's a fireman. But he doesn't need the money.
Yeah.
He said, it keeps me humble. It keeps me grounded. And, I mean, imagine, UFC champ, go home, you can sleep for a week. He said, I gotta do something. Yeah, he comes to work, they're like, hey, Stipe, go pick that bag up. They don't care. Yeah, he just won a belt Saturday, you know, and he's at work Tuesday. Yeah. You know, go sweep. They don't care. They can kick everybody's ass in there, but he just said, man, it just keeps you grounded and it keeps you stable. Because I fought before, and living on fight money, it sucks.
Yeah, unless you're like the top paid guy.
I can make $30,000. I'll go home with about 22 maybe. And then that 22, let's say I get hurt, it's got to last a year. That's not a lot of money. Nope. That's less than $2,000 a month.
And,
you know?
I mean, it goes a longer way if you're in Tulsa, but if you were anywhere else,
man, now I'm neck up in loans, man. I mean, I'm still paying for that cage. You know, I got borrowed money from friends. I got loans at the bank. My car, like, it's hard. People don't understand that, you know?
Now that you have a business and you're on that side of it, is it pretty daunting that you
I'm slowly paying everything off, you know? Yeah. And that's where sponsors come in handy. Like, one of my sponsors gave me a nice chunk of money, and literally, I wanted to go train for Thanksgiving break because I'm off work. I want to go see my mom in Arizona. I couldn't afford it, you know? People think, to me, broke, I can have $2,000 in the bank, but I got $1,900 in bills. So to me, that's broke. Yeah. That's my idea of broke. I don't have a bill unpaid, and he knew that, so he took care of me, and he got my flight. I got my flights.
That's
I got
awesome.
for me and my wife, and a rental car, and money to eat and gas. And that's that people understand that support goes a long way. It's not to feed my kids. In the long run, it does because I win. Everything that's stress-free for me helps me step in that cage. And I feel great right now, you know?
That's awesome.
Except being 28 pounds over.
Gotta pull that down.
Yeah, I wish I had a sponsor for that. Hey, what you weighing for me, man? But the good thing is we weigh in early. It's not like, I used to weigh in like 6 p.m. and my house all dry and I'm pissed off and people want to take pictures. We weigh in at noon and then we have a weigh-in show. It's so smart.
Yeah. We had Brad Johnson. I got to introduce you guys if you don't know each other. Retired strongman. He was on the last one standing, the BBC show. He did that because he would be at 260 to 270.
And he cut down.
He cut down to 232. and he said one day he goes in, it was his worst outing of his career. He puts on a sweatsuit. He says, I lost 10 pounds of water in a day.
Yeah.
He says, I walked in there, dude, I couldn't lift anything.
Yeah, you can, man.
You lock up on
I don't know what crackheads feel like, but it's damn close. They're pretty strong, though, man. I told my friend, I might try a crack one day just to see how strong I am. I don't want to have a failed drug test for crack. No, VCP is different. That's formaldehyde. That's like a different. People drop that on their weed. I'm talking about crack. I'm talking about Tyrone Bigum's rock.
Lifting up that bus.
Man, I've seen some strong ass crackheads, man. I'm like, what training regimen are you on, sir?
Yeah.
You could be in the UFC. No drug test, but you could probably whip a couple people.
So we're actually kind of winding down now because you actually got a class coming up. So this is where we start doing our rapid fire questions. I don't think we had as many when you did the show last time.
I think I was ready last time though. I ain't no punk.
Yeah, so
man, I got backup, man. Ask me something crazy, he's gonna jack you up.
So one piece of advice you would give your 20-year-old self.
Oh gosh, wear a condom. No, I'm kidding. I love my kids. No,
that's number one right there.
You know what? Invest, don't spend. I'll tell you that because UFC. Yeah. Could be living off that right now. I invest and take care of yourself, man, because I took care of everybody else, and
that wears on you, man. Like moms do that to no end, and I'm like,
you're gonna snitch on my mama, man. You crazy? But anyway, family and friends are the worst as far as my closest friends didn't ask me for nothing, but I was paying people's bills. I was doing it all, and I wasn't taking care of myself. And at the end of the year, I didn't have nothing, literally. So.
And then you asked, like,
I went back to borrowing money again. Yeah, man, it sucked.
Yeah. Because you got kids. A piece of advice or something that you want to instill in them, just as people.
Who, my kids?
Your kids.
I tell them, you are who you surround yourself with. I surround myself with successful people. I don't drink or smoke. I don't have a problem with people that do drink or smoke. I don't fight. I don't party hard. So the people I hang around, they go home. You know what I mean? If we go out, we all like, you sleepy? Me too. It's 10:15. A night out with the kids is the night that's a party. Getting a babysitter is like, that's like college frat party for me. I got a babysitter. Woo!
Yeah, when you get to sleep in.
Yeah, man, I'm sleep. So
who would you fight in the UFC, past or present? Anybody. You get to pick anyone. I don't care if you can pick Ronda Rousey. Like anybody.
Man, what? You trying to get me on some domestic violence, man? Nah, if I would have fought anybody, it was a dream of mine. I would have fought Matt Hughes. Is someone I would always wanted to fight. I looked up to him. He was at my first pro debut. Yeah. And I almost fought him when I was in the UFC. He was on that card. He got knocked out by BJ Penn. And if I would have won that fight, it could have been a possibility. I could have got a Matt Hughes fight, which he would have gained absolutely nothing by fighting me. Yeah. It would have been a young gun versus an old gun. But it was crazy. I remember Robbie Lawler was in there warming up, and I was like, that dude's bad right there. And I didn't know he was going to be UFC champion, but I always been a big fan of Robbie Lawler. But Matt Hughes would have been the one.
Future of Hurricane Training Center. Like, what's the thing that you want to accomplish this?
I'm not moving.
You're not
I keep
moving
telling
again.
people, I will expand. I'm not moving, man. It's the third, 1, 2, 3 times. I'm not moving. Yeah. My dream is I want 100 members. And because right now, and my friend Eric can tell you better than anybody, overhead kicks butt, man, You may make $2,000, $3,000, but you spend $2,500. Yeah. So me and my wife right now are just trying to, they say reinvent the wheel. We're trying to find ways to get new people in here and keep people in here. So
business aspect of this, real quick. Is that hard? Like, what's the hustle for you guys? Like,
we don't have contracts. The hardest thing is keeping people here. And we finally started doing a different payment system because I lost 60 people in 1 month. And that was just from not wanting to come back. I was a member of Planet Fitness, and they were auto draft. And I was like, man, if they asked me to come up there and give them $20, I would tell them to kiss my ass. But the fact that they had a different payment system. So we're trying all kind of things. We talk to different business owners, different gyms, and see what they're doing to keep members, and we keep it pretty steady. So we're excited. We only had 4 people quit last month.
Good deal. So, retention is huge, man.
Yeah, and that's great. That's amazing compared to, 30 people dropping off a month,
Yeah. That's where it gets scary to get those numbers. You start stressing out, and you don't need
It's very stressful, yeah.
So, it's a zombie apocalypse. You get one item. You can bring any item that you want. What is that item?
Halle Berry. No, I'm playing. Baby, I love you, wife.
Yeah.
I love my wife, Nikki.
Boom, there we go.
Yeah, I know. No,
And she happens to have a samurai sword.
Yeah. She's delivering the samurai sword. I would have a sword because a sword to me is more like, well, I'll say a machete. A big machete because I can do it. I don't want a gun. I think I'm going to do it a gun when I'm around a bullet. Throw it at them. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I watch a lot of Walking Dead, so that's a perfect question.
Yeah. So we've been asking this just because election is coming up, and I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be a little bit easier for you. But we play Fuck, Marry, Kill, and it is Hillary Clinton, Trump, and we had Sanders in there, but since he's done, we've been doing Gary Johnson.
Was Bernie Sanders in that mix? Fuck, Marry, Kill with Bernie Sanders in it? I'm not homophobic, but you know he's not at the top of the list. But now who's the three?
Gary Johnson. He's a libertarian that's running.
Oh, he's whack.
Yeah.
You got to give me a better name than that. Obviously, I'm a smash Hillary Clinton. Love my wife, Nikki. Love you, baby. Just saying, hey, if I had a gun in my head, she'd go. I married Donald Trump because gay marriage is legal and he's rich. And I killed other people because I have no idea what the hell he is.
Yeah.
No, he'd be missed by few.
And then we've been asking.
Then I divorced Donald, though.
You divorced
Yeah,
Donald.
no prenup. Yeah. Sorry, I had to put that in there.
Yeah. Let's make that clear. We've been asking, James usually asks this, which is a health-related question. And we asked you last time, but you're training now. So it's probably going to change, which is how many times do you go in dukes? How many times do you go number 2?
Oh, man. You know what's funny? You're going to laugh. I'm like real superstitious and methodical. Not with my poop, but I know when I have to use the bathroom. So when I eat, I plan it around when I have to use the restroom.
Yeah.
So when I'm at work, I know every third period, got to go drop one. And every time I get off work, so maybe twice a day, possibly. I eat the same thing every single day.
So you know,
I already know. And at the same time.
Does it change when you deplete? Like when
I eat less of the same thing every day. And the reason why I do that is because I don't want to step in that cage and I got gas. And I've never had bowel problems when I fought. I know right before I got to fight. My fight starts at 8 p.m. I'm probably going to fight by 9:30. I know I got to eat at 6 because I'm going to poop about 8:30. And then once I do that, I'm good. Because I'm nervous. I get them bubble guts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's real important. A lot of guys don't think like that. I know how my digestive system works.
That'd be my biggest fear, that I'd go in there. So
I fought with the stomach flu, and that wasn't.
Oh my god!
I was pooping my brains out the day before, but I needed the money. It was the worst fight I ever had in my life. And I fought, and I felt like I was gonna die. Literally, I blacked out in the corner. And they're like 5 rounds, but it was the 3rd round. I said no. I said I can't, and I was sick backstage. So,
so I want to thank you so much for doing this. Let's do all the plugs again. For everybody, when's the fight? How do they get tickets?
I'll do this because most people don't catch on to everything.
Yeah.
The fight is December 2nd at the Hard Rock Casino. It's Harris versus Cobb. I'm headline. I'll be the last fight. Then you got guys like Trey Houston on the card. My boy TJ, 6'4", 135-pound fighter. Cannon Grigsby's on the card. It's my first fight in 3 years, so I'm a little rusty, but I'm not going to rust off. I'm getting it knocked off of me in practice. I want to give a shout out to my wife, Nikki. I love you, baby. And I don't love Halle Berry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Eric is here, man. He owns Auto Impressions. He's a good friend. And he's taking care of me in more ways than one. He's helped me build this place.
That's awesome.
Every time I turned around. I remember me and him were both called in one day like, hey, I'm done. Like, we were in there for like 12 hours. But he's more than a friend, man. He's like family. So, but as far as sponsors, man, I don't want to say all 14 that I have for my fight, literally. HTCTulsa.com is the website, man. Everything's on there. Okay. My comedy information, my fight information. In the show notes. Yeah, I like to push HTCTulsa.com because I can go through a list and I wouldn't do them justice. If you want to know who's sponsoring me, who's supporting me, and what's going on with the gym and my career, go to HTCTulsa.com and everything's on there.
So, and then are they going to have your comedy stuff on there too?
Yeah, you can click on the comedy flyer, take you to where to get tickets. You can click on every single one of my sponsors, take you to the website.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I do that myself, man. It's free too.
And we'll make sure that the phone number for this place is in the show notes.
It's all
there. Yeah, we'll make sure all that's in the show notes. Thank you so much again for doing this. Thanks
for having me,
listening. And we're gonna definitely try and make it to your fight. Me and James are for sure. I want to watch this, man.
Hey, let's make this prediction right now. We can play it back. UFC 2017. I'm getting back in, get some W's. I'm getting on the video game.
Boom, that's it. Thanks, guys.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Local A-Lists.
And as always, we want to thank our guests for stopping by and sharing their time with us. Hey guys, if you enjoyed what you heard, please go to iTunes and leave us a rating or a review. This really helps us out. And as always, we are looking for sponsors, preferably locally, but we will accept national sponsors as well. Contact us through LocalALists.com. And you can check us out at Facebook.com/LocalALists. My personal website is JamesPesh.com.
And mine is StephenMoralesCPT.com. Check back with us next week for another episode.